everyone. Thanks for being here. Thanks for Mouth Migraine allowing me to share my story. I've lived with migraine disease since adolescence. They started with my menses. I was getting 3 to 4, which I thought at the time were headaches, a month. And, I would take over the counters and, they wouldn't do anything. But luckily, when in my early 20s, I was able to see a GP, and she explained to me at that time the different types of headaches, also how they differ from migraine disease. And I was put on preventatives like beta blockers and a host of different things that I've tried over the years. And they've come and gone. Some months they're over the years been 3 to 5. Sometimes they're 15 and more. Let's see here. The challenges living with migraine. In 2018, my migraines became daily. All the time, 24/7. And I had to leave my nursing career behind. It was very hard for me to work 12 hours and be able to function. I had memory loss, concentration issues, and so that was very difficult for me. I, mourned the loss of my career, and I fell into a deep depression. And because of that, I had to find a new purpose, and that allowed me to jump into advocacy. I started sharing my story with everyone, family, friends, the community, and in that time, I realized that there were so many that's been misdiagnosed, and also in the Black, Indigenous, and people of color, they weren't going to seek out medical help because of their fear of medical professionals and how we've been treated over the years. Many people ask me how to advocate. And the first step is what you're doing here now, showing up and sharing awareness of this horrible disease. You can also, share events through social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can, sharing your story also put a face to this disease. You can go to the Mouse and Migraine website, click on the volunteer button. They need more volunteers to grow this organization. And there are also many options that you can join their teams. Educate yourself on the facts, more research, more funding, more study and participants, specifically in the Black, Indigenous, and people of color communities. Comprehend that racism and systemic racism exists in our healthcare system. Acknowledge that there is a considerable gap within the BIPOC groups receiving acute medications compared to other counterparts. It's vital for me to share this information and shine a light on the ongoing stigma for those living with pain and disability of migraine attacks. Years of hearing is just a headache. Take Tylenols. Why are you so tired after a migraine? Get it together. Fuel my need even more. I will continue to share my experience with migraine disease in hopes that one day the stigma of this disabling disease will end one day. Thank you for having me.